I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where I've been taking your requests for words you'd like help to pronounce in American English. Today's request was for the words divorce and diverse or diverse. So we'll look at how to pronounce these two words, how they're different from one another, and how to be able to say them smoothly and easily in your everyday speech. So both divorce and diverse have second syllable stress. So the first syllable in divorce, in the dictionary, you're going to see it with a little I symbol. That's for the lax, unstressed I vowel, like in did and didn't. And so you can say it with the I sound, divorce. What I find for some people is it's hard for them to say that I sound. They might end up saying something a little bit more like divorce, and we want to avoid that. So you can think of it also as being a schwa and like a duh sound, divorce. The trick to getting that really reduced short vowel in the first syllable is to focus on the stress syllable vorse. So let's build from vorse. Now, what's tough about this sound, for some people the V sound may be challenging, and for many the or diphthong is a challenging one in English. So I suggest building from or. You start with kind of a rounded position and you move to that tight American R. You can check out my videos for American R in our American R playlist, as well as in our Sounds of English course on speechmodification.com to give you some of the fun you'll need for this particular word. So trying or, then add your V, or, vor. Make sure with your V sound in this and any word that you have your lower lip and upper teeth connecting, v, and the sound continues. If you have challenges with V, start with the F sound, f, then add your voice, v, vor, vorse. So I would build from or, add my V and then my S, or, vor, vorse. It's actually similar to the word force, we just add voicing. So rather than force, vorse. Once I have vorse, I'll just add a light touch for that first syllable. Vorse, divorce, divorce. That's going to really help you get the rhythm and the vowel sounds correct in both syllables of the word divorce. Then when we look at diverse, I personally will say it with the same I sound or schwa sound, diverse, diverse. But you also can say it with a clear I diphthong in the first syllable. Just make sure that you're still stressing the second syllable. So if you're saying diverse, you still want the length on the verse syllable, diverse. So two correct pronunciations for diverse, diverse, not with stressing on or diverse. The difference here between divorce and diverse are those two options for the first syllable, and then also we have the ER sound. So the same way we built vorse, we can build verse, starting with your ver, verse, diverse, diverse. So that's using the light touch, unstressed, reduced vowel, diverse, or diverse, using your clear I diphthong, just keeping it fairly short so that verse is still stressed. If you're looking at the word diverse or diverse, then you also have diversity or diversity. Same pattern. You can do each either vowel for that first syllable, and then you just add an ity for the letters ity, a flap t, and a tense e sound. So ity. Okay, once you can say divorce and diverse, you do want to practice them in some short phrases. So make sure that you don't just stop with words, because often when you're just saying the word, you can get it, and then maybe when you go to use it, that confusion between the two may still happen, or some of the accent patterns that you notice on the single words. If you need help with those E and I sounds, the unstressed vowels, the V's, check out the videos here that I'll be posting at the end of this video. You can use those links to go into more depth and more detail, as well as the link for our online course, Sounds of English. That'll be showing up at the end. So watch through to the end of the video so you can check out those links. And you can also go to our channel page and our website and use the search tools to find what you're looking for. If you are looking for something else, want to make a request, or you need help finding something on the channel or on the website, do leave a comment on any of the videos. I'm happy to direct you to those resources. We now have almost 500 of these Word of the Day videos, as well as more than 500 other videos about sounds, patterns, accent. So there's a lot to navigate through, a lot to find, and I don't mind helping you to answer your questions because it's great. So also, if you request something that I haven't covered yet, I'll add it to my list and cover it in a future class. You can attend each day for our Word of the Day classes, as well as on Fridays we have our live question and answer classes. There you can type your questions in the chat as it's live, and I'll answer them for you. So we talk about words, sounds, patterns, accent, anything to help you improve. I hope you'll join me on Friday for that. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.